Yes, my people. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you for coming. Feel free to share this broadcast. Share this broadcast. Wagiawa suwen rero na muria. Wagumenga press like, press love. Share the word of freedom.
Happy birthday, Lakoko.
Odiguetue community is on fire.
Happy birthday. No more when I wake you know. Hey, you know. No more when I wake you know. Hey, you know. No more when I wake you know. Hey, you know. No more when I wake you know. Hey, you know. Oh my God, you know. Hey, you know. Hey, you know. No more when I wake you know. Happy birthday to you. Whatever la coco, whatever la coco. Everywhere must say, we don't get it, don't get it. You just say no that. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. On la coco man. Happy birthday to la coco. Make you do shakara.
Share the word of freedom. Feel free to write where you are watching from. You party now. Press like, press love. Odiguetue community is on fire. Odiguetue community.
Ọ̀la kókó mẹ́, ìdí sweetie wẹ́ tó, ìdí tó yà ní lẹ́dúró mi, ìyàwó mi wẹ̀ wẹ́ tó. Dènà ta,
Èèyàn lè jẹ́ ẹ̀dọ̀ jẹ́. 4+4. Wàtíyàrè. 4+4. 4+4. Ìyá libo. Ìyá dẹ́sẹ̀ kúlùkélé.
Happy birthday to you. You go see money to use.
Share the word of freedom.
Everybody when not know la coco. Never know.
4+4 Zuzu. Eriana.
Oh yeah. Hola coco man. Make you wanna take a coco. Go.
Ọ̀wẹ̀ yóò wọ́n sẹ́ náà wẹ̀.
Hola coco do
Ṣàkàrà. Ọlá kókó fọlọ́ ọdún ṣàkàrà. Iye wà dún ṣàkàrà. Bóyá. Pàtí 4+4 ni 4+4 Ọ̀gbani association. Yẹ́mẹ̀ yẹsẹ̀ kí lọ́ bá ṣe kí yẹ. Odiguetue is on fire. Odiguetue community. Ìtàbùwà iná wé 4+4. Wà á yọ kàwé o. Amaketa, so go go same, go be so go, hallelujah. Iyo was over, ola go follow us, was over, Iyo was over, Asada Suma was over, God is over, who is over, certainly Pepe, Ola go follow us worldwide. Wa Pepe yan. Ola go follow us worldwide. Wa Pepe yan. Yan wo no ragbon o you. No ragbon o shakara. Ave tama we ebi no yakin ma de yo, ebi no yakin de yo. Wa go we de pon me lo teme na no pe won ala dia. O pe do de birthday man. St. Paul. Pe a ni kaka bo we mo no. Be ni ma egbe. E women na in last week dinane, last Scandinavian. Odo bene e church ni me yo. Oda me la ke won. La ko kwa vere pe abon la dia. E ya gbe ma kere no. Dating e gbe me re bo ma. Oh, e chema me George. Ola ko wa pe abon la dia ni. E ya gbe me. Ya pe won salo boa. No mi o gbe me de pon me ni St. Paul. Oda ke studio we dona. E ya go e. E fi an gbe St. Paul USA. Ọ̀pọ̀ me say ọ̀wé na we on we. O wa create tracking na. Owe ni make followers in the big banner. Owe ni maya so bobo. Very soon la koko ile jam the competition. In short, a followers o la koko o gallant say. Almost say. Presenter na ile le nemo iwe ni ma we challenge. Wa sample owo maybe a sample of remain. I be followers ni gbe oho. Egbe okin ya o but ogo ma aya you. So ogi me o number 1. So ogi we be number 1 is hard to wear. E ogi so ogi me what agi me. Abi yo wa abi ya egbe abi followers ke secret followers ke ya na FIFA ro. Then me awe will copy man ya cast. E short copy na wo ko ya can see me there. We yan ko wow. Yan ko pot ma do investigate that when we ko. We say chairman me appreciate one no pay me. All right, Odiguetue is on fire. Odiguetue community. Odiguetue community is on fire. Any a solar diani na we o maka presenter na we maka yen not ba we maka yen. Any community a gwan kana. Odiguetue is on fire. The video ni awla dia. I met it be ruda isa gen bugbe bo. I said it be why ya be. I said it be. Wala no waga broadcasting na. Ola ko me mama tie de guy. Wagume guy ade any group inu ye. Egbo obi Odiguetue opa agariwa. Waya wa book yan 4 + 4 equals to Zuzu. Eri ya kan eri to gba. Eri ogba ni 4 + 4 Zuzu. Because ya is Zuzu. Who de Zuzu. Ariyan. Wa doge project opa o. Na be do mu camera ariwa na ya mu ne picture. Abi ya we awona yi. Obaseki, the Lagos man that when I wanna. Aya we na beg aya tiama. Ale owe ere Buhari deo. Ere Buhari deo odo commission project with those states. Odo commission project ale agogo. Keno iri aki. Ugwa. Ugwa deo. Amusio. Keno iri aki mo. So far all those states need to commission a project. Zuzu. But ya mwe Zobo lele 18 local government Zobo. 18 local government. Marion with social media. Honoko ki no total world do. Mama ti total world. Ke no rewebo, especially France. Ya fe Zekwa ladies. Oyi wina no muya. No muya la webo so miamiane. Zekwa ladies. Ogi ya egbe ogi godmother. Konero world. Wenoro world. Oya yo konero world ya zi yo godmother. Etu mo ere gboto radio. Agweta matamawe. Mo ere gboto nia. We to work calculate any we. Ikwesoro we nero wodo do I we no wodo. Oye, nero wodo ido advice we. Akuke on wode so agbalekpo ne o mo ere gboto. Zuzu e ma gi on 4+4 Zuzu. Odiguetue community. Kobene nani ya sunu Odiguetue. Veni ya na video ni ya ni la jana. Na meti gbe a video na meti gbe la jana. Na ke ya so a governor wa Oma Yeseba. Devini u where you no sunu Odiguetue na. Ani wu wokiri community. No la koko ma yeso que presenta no bon so na so gbena we do weso. But la koko yeru we do fear na because ya wa be ya we netian se ya so la koko ri me ya luga I me de gwan ye mata me de gwan yo we me gwan yo ne o se part 100 o se wo zuzu e part 100 to wa gba do ma pe gbera so 2.1 we no here all do update ma so I see any de gwan ye mata ani se ogu okiri community yana fi Sharon Grave ni so up to now Governor Obaseki Omaje community ni upa no ya bege work ya ko be ni ya mi no su okiri na go me se ba ni ya bege no sunu okpawo na TGT o de young ave pass Sunday ave osaze November 15th few days to Christmas. If you are planning your turn, even here, enjoy it. Kiri community, that way we are pan river. No, we are in a gbe usayande. No, see who sikeyeki. Any quality of leadership. We are not your mango, mammy to tell your wa, or yoko not ba, or to ta, or yoko neha, or mammy to ta. He said 7, 9, or ye not barobi to taro. A book we are why will yak about a community. A book we are I'm with your rule. No, yivie, I'm with Vienna. Eruna nano, why you living your saloba, wese. I will say the name. Anave leru, wo saloba lao, kime by more, no go back to le doyi. More, no ria Bible. Eruna nani, eri mare late katosa kumboya esimwa. Come yo, baba, come yo. Come yo, baba, come yo. Otu osuni gwoba dole doji. Come yo, usuni gwoba dole doji. Come yo. No yivie amurivie yo ru. O bianare na gbe. No keke no e no gyo okiri community. O ma o yivie, o ma wa yagba o rewo na ya mware John rewo. John no say in 80, 90 years. 80 years. Ye na ya via. O mo we yan do television mu. All ye mudia kia we court to make sure we in begging yan na yan zin la woko. John watana ama we bieka no waro abe youth in oro. Any na ba gwa kana no we yan tin o kagelo we ote. O hule ya yebore. People are passing through difficult things in that state. Yeah, was so webe. Oh, the community, I mean, Yugbo, I mean, Yeki, ewe ya leye worry, that way. Yeah, wow, yeah, we can know what we say. A group of boys, you worry. Ni awa bele wa bele awa. I mean, say, Guevo, a game to game ya. Sharon Grave and Fionia. In a so say up to now. Obaseki Maleva. Amayo. Are they so? Don't go that here. I deny it. Obaseki, where I'm aware. They are aware. But to my life, Salodion Gewin, my colleague. What we might go a voice, where I'm married from. But a voice, I yagi homa. A voice in here. Mama go with the appearance. Yes. Look at my voice. We're trying to work on the phone. A voice cool. They're not going to go and yard one. Then you go and make surprise. But a voice any go work one. Or see anyone or yeah, so they pay avenue. Here is sitting on it. Even here you buy here me because have a voice near me to go work one. We are who I am winning me. Na lie no level. Atama okay. Evo no keke no no gie. O wa gbero. O when here ya scatter. Ya scatter. Yeah, Tony say, look that way, I will tie you way. Or a here buy you another veterana. Or you want with Saddam, no nera make onire. A Saddam, no we in Saddam Museo Redo. A me doing woman and tear Saddam Miredo. A Saddam no mametia, no metia hula before ni yo todore. A mameti. Any self any courage ave fulani yes man. Yes, because who war ya winner. You know, caterpillar la war. Any no war ave fulani. Ye. So you have any ya winner with them here. Community no mania, evan so be na ya me just no wu. In wuna no we Saddam be no ya me caterpillar level. Ya bulldozer level. Or we layout. O we layout we here. Where the community of it. Okay, the pare door. When I saw say, when you put away in my bata, I mean, say my woo in my bata, I mean, you tea, and you are cool, you're ready. Watire, can wait aje watire. Wagwale number like a cone wati. Yes, because why if you not be a meeting, we call it to cost and why my receive one, or you why lay you worry. Because I'm a head police officer, I'm a head lawyer. I'm a connection with some 5, I'm a connection with CCID. So anyway, really where you short when what your petition was one fast. Osalo boy with him when you your boy because when the cost in all the judgment in all living okay no ye 30, 100 or 30, 70 no. But in Nigeria ye have a cut you have a raonia. You have a no kekenia or for a fin or lisania. Ben I so say Obaseki Malau the community. Or Malau. If you're Odiguetue na, man, we swab arrow. Now we are where now le okiri day for Odiguetue. Now le okiri for Bini. Now le okiri pareba. Instead of community parwa. Igba oge yata. Ben I so say wana we wherever. Why is sunu Odiguetue na? Why is sunu Odiguetue na? I mean, say, avec Odiguetue community. Why Obaseki like do turn or do upside down. Waiting with na water fountain. Ya igwan kane. Beg a video neri ma uge kola edokpayi. Ya we water fountain o yebe na kie oriwowa. Wawo be na atamu wa from the beginning. When we first turn on an on my radio, wa get pa, wa we talk ba, wa we 4+4, wa we zuzu. Wa ya no insate 4+4 iwonia. We ko be ni na ya sunu Odiguetue. Unu wari we fonu wari ba. O gogoro ma talk am as e no be. Obi obono isagwe yo iwo. Uromoromo. Eso we am do de vie do hin, eso we to miss up. Amake nukere. Where one phone in Harriet. Ya tonoto. Obaseki is working. Obaseki is working. Important place. Now you need that tension where I mean what go man. Why one will go ne who my phone who you are scanning on the web. Walla dianta mi via do where Osimo power plant all day. Osimo power plant 24 hours light. All day. Gele support it. I mean no matter here when no we talk am not be now. Lake after also of your kumbo, then in Wamati. Over my wood shot 1 Oh, the next after some weeks, when I am more a fruit of Geladia, let's support the fruit. Wagima support ogima. The fruit ni opposite weko. Yes. Waga egbuwa. Ema tano waga egbagui, but waga egbuwa. A fruit ni wario opposite weko. Yes, because you know zan wo oma me pa no ye do. Owi yan ya mu pa yore. We bi do pa do no. Eru kai iyo bone kafte osa kumboga no yenedo wa mabege tumo ere gboto igbo ere ni oga rurobo o oga yisa weri oyiwo we wa mu phone wa lele computer bidi here so wa posto na we live video we church na be hen we yes ona be me ba we gbe mu we vi mago we gun ni ma be akole me ba we ni ma agun ya gun we live video we church Uwagiye. Umamwe phone we nia up till now. Lack the community. He called we dokpa. We now we lao. Wana is a CEO or a 4+4 equals to Zuzu. Lao use the power where are the Osadepe Avenue. We ya time Lagos man. We give no soon work the community. We time where we investigate. Investigate. I mean, or mama phone we are in the community one day. No, you investigate. No, you finish up. No, you give people update. Omayo. Now, Odiguetue community. How many people come from Odiguetue for here? If you're Odiguetue, Odiguetue community. Where maybe not soon Odiguetue community. Where is Amagbabuch inspector? Na wa arobi edoya. Nyeriwo. Waya ya findodo. Wagije. Pe una konde. The one why is wina na. The one why is wina na. Wagi remere. Oh, come. We no there to the government house. Why a speaker with government house? Also they be avenue. Why speaker there? Wa mienia. Wa pointe hotel na demolish. Wa pointe Garrick Memorial na revocation of all. Wana we do library area my balance area wana we na agwogo wa mama new one mema Central Hospital ne we ya yo wa agwogo new one wa bo mama biere wa Central Park in wa yire do ya bo wa we ne drivers near do pay 2,000 you go we ya boy no security vote nous receive almost every blessed month now 100 million. Why the security vote yau? A security na redo e no sununa different community. Ora sunua. Na de tore obayanto community. E ma non gua e ma meti give the right numbers. A sola dian de one. Where Ajala Nore Obayato community or they be VK47 Ladian. Tabata Yota not bata. Where no one here Wayadi Gile no ma wo. Ununin Wayadi no ma wo. Wana Maladian Wado time the video where we no soon work Obayato community. Wanoka kenota wa maladia atabi na sose wa we ewo oge yanta governor omala obayanto community no ya investigate they tell me atana because I mean platform in CEO oge mediano every day oya you already Carol White Congress no more Congress in it every day. Then also say, Amalawa. Now, what is sunu we Obayanto community? No ka sunu before. Keke no do sunu na. They not worst is. No that sunu na worst is. Let's nyagi casteva. Ke machine ke ya so jagi violeva. But I got guana. Wa we The danu mana 4+4. Or say do not tie. The danu na talk bazuzu. Or not tie. Wa no keke no gwa. Wa keke no waladian. By intro. We be bet. Waladian the brokers. Or quality brokers in waya only. You people to suspend every other brokers. Continue your 4+4. Talk back. 4+4 Zuzu Association. When we are receive go to 200. Guano really diaspora no wa sharp. At the 800 in Uwa. I'm a babu inspector now guy no wa. Take 200, take 150, take 200, take 100, take 150. By the end of the day, my God tamu from the beginning where Tia go Lili and Abo. Wa well, he might jealous. Yamaga go near. Yamaga go near. Ereni ya vele kwawo. Ereni ya vele kwawo. Wamaye the main the fat. Mano mudia no away willingly. Pepper soup, no na tobagbon. Analyzer. Adromofowa. Unu ametitai. Bizugbe. The overall leader, Kataka won the universe. Akpaika noga. Ijima akpaika. Allah tiave ne tima se boom. Unu ametita. Enogie. Ore jemi do de by ma. Unu ma metita. Pa mas. Re UK. Don Blackie. Bugbe. Agwan. Wana we eo. Eso na we iya boya manari go dima or iya go dima ima gwalego or something like that. Oh wani ya mo di mana ona no we anti John Miyake de Miyake awati. Oni no gbene agbene oni pe. E bando awe live video. Iya time when we bando awe live video. E bani here live video now. We no lawa. Oni my rockpa or my any presenter. You may aware, you gonna mune, oh yeah, base school, yeah, over here, no man say 12 years, I've been in any years. Oh, well, I beg a video over here or case go Abuja. We tell you now, willingly, Ayatamuwa, where 4+4, now no go area. 4+4, now no go area, but we eo, wana we in matter. Our Odiguetue community. Mani me hobe managwe emani osagbovo yo akere. Iya we what there ni. Definitely we are not arriva sagbovo yo because nona ke what you need. All triluwa all go agwa. Ni ha dole na yi wa togba zuzu. Ko benu we ya shate 4+4 Odiguetue community. Wa me mudaye line. When we are sat 4+4 talk back. What's when I mudaye line? Why boy governor? Why at my way? Don't me when I sat 4+4. See what happen now. Community, a word no sagovo you are kidding. Then only a man not believe you. That is a they tell matter yang agbe no imagine ya we yan. Unwe ya ibanu kwa. I didn't video meti if I see so ni send the gay ukpa ya delete won ma ge yan re. Ameni of una fi unu wa meti ge video ni for one. Unu wa meti ge for. Mayo. Re mota. Ibe be video pa na kotisugbo la dia. Ibe pe bi no de ya de gbe pe re na. Kotisugbo mo me wa like we we do no hin. During a campaign, me to be me we great colleague the brokers, I be outside brokers, we go on brokers. In a way, no way they buy ukbore 4+4 now. But umakwe. So kotizubo a 4+4. We be here, you are a 4+4. In the video before I keep boring and I know what. Because we use a power where we don't do a video where ni sunu da ni contact we ni no wa no ya de no wa do wona we keke wo ka ko da o because you are a 4+4.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are. Here where Edo where Oja, Ayasi me woman. Oja, Ayasi me woman. Oja, Ayasi me woman. Few days ago, about 3 days ago, some Benin people were attacked in their own land by Fulani S-men. Some are dead right now, some are in the hospital. The Edo state government have refused to even send their officials to go and see what has happened there. What does that show to you? So I'm using this medium to call on all our Benin brothers, our Benin sisters across the world to come out and sue the Edo state government. The Edo state government.
Wana a 4+4. We manage in then how is that? Who ya tie Stanley Okwemila? Who call Waye Utie? Who call Amagbabush Inspector? Who call Waya Yafindodo? Okay? Right here, Ima Junkie. Who we call him a junkie? Ogogoro man, talk Masinobi. Obaseki is working. Ovi Obono Yesai where you wo. Uriti 4+1 no vere diaspora presenters. Wanya a list guwa. So one here he put it together. No wawe the needful. Yes, Kotisubo, because 4+4 were him. To shout 4+4. Me to be me go we gwan. You know when you allow. Or learning and we generally 4+4. Ekomare de menu lao. Uwe el. Weto Zuzu. 4+4 weto must to Zuzu. Eru high. Maybe you win, you know, don't way if you safe. No mass circumstances. A pastor or keken wete ashati lele. Because maybe when you so cancel we're not better. Yes. We know we are stress. We school material, then we school when a pastor do ya participate. Ya show love with that way. Most people don't hear watch a broadcast and I understand they can go here. Here we turn our female do. Imia 4+4. In a way, wage Zuzu. We talk back to Zuzu. Don't wait so tie. We no soon walk here. Mama call you where? Where video can no soon walk here. Then is waiting about okay. My son la dian call you what? He did I call you we want. We say we make quartier. Itiwe. We a meti contacte Kayakota parliament ni. On say na imi wa ya fe. No we see your foe. No allow. Ime do imi a. Wa contacte kola edokpa yi. Because edokpa aro, iwe na wa raise fund ni. He trust the follower me. Yok bolo ya mweme la yedo. Follower me peni ya mose edieki ya ma. Me follower me ni me ma hen. Here no. Ni ma bege piso rebe voice ene. Yeah, we won't communicate with flow. You also want to watch or left for. If so we be your follower. And they follow you. I want to know my follower. When after I finish broadcast, thousands of people watch the broadcast. Where did they who share and go? Megin can share the area. Tafia me bo no ga. I read the time I the way Tafia me bo real or more. A proko godfather. So me broadcast go far without Megin can all. So make it worse. But when I communicate, sometimes I will maybe WhatsApp hello, to encourage them. And if you encourage them, I appreciate to what. So yeah, so you say now go back to the way where follow me or he gallant say. Then the man will party. I don't know what here. So tabi bi aya no wa ya kan tolun. but enough free either way. Not free either way. The one day, ori mamu Isuzu nuwa. Isuzu gwalo many na we local goshe ma ya ye pa ya gbele gbe ni ya we la pe ni ya na e kankan ya we kankan ni wo ve. Isuzu ya digest. Abuja ile hari ni ya yo boya mano egbe. Egbe ye budu. Are local goshe ma na. But what take it easy when we have serious ultimacy ke ye ke ema. Why you take it easy with them? When you say you work big, Isha. Why you tell me petiku? Oh wow, we kankan wo ve ya fe alemo. Wa mo egbe zuzu ori the final bus stop. So, you know. Koti sugbo. Okpe ani we mo oki. Otona no we una. Vuladian, vugwe ima junkie gwan, ikpo bonwe. I appreciate. A community, where governor wa, ye may de tomorrow by exist. Tamemi yokba no you as a kodisugbo no 34+4. Uwe kaladiane, where the promises ya no wa promise ye do. Where Obaseki when an all gave no hell, even where ya promise deceive ye do. Why do large and what kind of tabi men when Obaseki when ane? 200,000 jobs no we can create. Uno no you why can update money? Wagita mama babuchi speto. We no make camera geladia no more here. Odiguetue community. No make camera geladia. Why erena ever ya need that tesson wa. Everyone no call me a video now saying me we post me have comment ya no ga delay wa. Comment ya no ga delay post in the war. There one or two comments. In a way matter. I have a comment in after. Matter yata. Met you we ma in a way give no soon walk it. Okay, I mean say or who because when me do I tell me when do I be okay? November 15th. Every nana soon we not here okay the community. Beg have anyone who mena if you ye jo in agba ogo mo wa me. Okay? Eyan wa beg na. No, anyone na we enjoy na ka be ye we anti have club ni we gani. Press casino, the press casino rati. O ke na ka be ya. Ave pa so the get bona. E na we ya enjoy ne we gani. Ba be the press can my club no ga re ni we gani. In ajo ne. But a GT yo gise we ba go gbe GT ni bai do that way in we woni we no polo se wa no we map. Okay, explain it my way. It had Duzani work the community. Ave aye funi ti okpa na be ti oko no di. But only saloba na ide boka ori omayo ni ati gbe ba yana. Ni a group yan e ma ya fe ni wa bere we o ne woni la go dawo ina wa group yan. Okpare wa kage loge hotel. Ewe kabe si okere. Ewe ni ora kere ole se wera ewe na ido ya minia do ano ya gbe kie no peni satan no wa biro oni e wa ko ewe ewu hun community yan woni kere oni e wa mu caterpillar like community ere ke we layout na ma wa yo wa so wa mu caterpillar gbele layout hian o igbele layout ne upo ne krisadam mi do gbe layout upo ni crisis moto sunu we woni e ma fe no hian beg the community where we gbe wu no ta we e o kwa le at we gbe no to na we na wa fe no we pologbe e ma no e wo meti agun a iyan wa group yan or what be at and he say 1 week 2 weeks a crisis in Omeboni crisis ya so no be e bieleka here AK-47 to ye na army so one no worse we broadcast na wala wo community do one now we no worse community army my so of the army WhatsApp group with community ore no kere wa broadcast na ye community wa a WhatsApp group right ni ara na do what is there you wa ya mo sadami ade wa ri kire wo sadami ni mema o te ni ewo we do e we meteka we ne gbo water we di una no wina wo ya mi ge community ero wa ya sekoto ko so wa ni sen wu bewo ama ime justice o na gbon o ya mo ebe ko we community ni e mo katapila here wa ma bere we e ma no wu o ri ogogo ni o na isadam that very day na gbele wa na we community na call e or when ya or we or wa security ya the other boys in here dey so the police opa my life so wa ga the brokers in the time wa ga Koti Serosa, where dona or hey about okay the community. Uno video where who consign okay the community. Amatamu where? Atamu where? Are you aware or not? Uma baka. Uma be mwe phone, nou be solatian or nou yade government house. 4+4. Working with you are a member of 4+4. Member of 4+4. Why you not shouting 4+4 now? Do one not do someone not bedo? Yes. And what do I want a crackman here with Yakbe? Why Buwa? Why Buwa? No shouting 4+4. The one where it here, ne will let be near ne we are day. Now what would one what here? Oh, we 4+4. Zuzu. 4+4 Zuzu. Every man back agree. What you soon na? What man let me know soon. That's all. You know what talk better maybe you will be happy. Who will do where a community near a community of us where you are. A bele man ya a community of you might get by a government house or work for more you know. All you get do ya work for more you know. Robot can say I go na him. Obi e do pataki ni ma ya yo we do or motor. No we mo wa no kwa no yivie ya yo. Wana we hotel reru wa o. When I met it total meeting, and as the busy video, na ya go hotel kabaka. Una met it be one una one. Aga egbagui. Ya we no sunu dama, aya on sioma. O school ya o say. We tell you why ya we school. O school is so no wagba gbe un viegwele. Udwa bere we odwa uwe na woko. Opa ekobe uwe na woko lele. Aga egbagui. O school no way where I'm here. But that way that it will come naturally. Obayanto community. Because the sugbo we ma dey aware, no sunuwa. We ma dey aware. Abiore Odiguetue community. We do ya we on now too much igbe. Why lead the protest at the government house? Uti amagbabuchi inspector. Uti o waya ya findodo. Conductor ogbonwa yesi. Stanley Okwenokwemila. Uti Ima junkie. Uti lelegbe. Why lead the protest? Why the government house on Watama where they want give wa ko be waya shate 4+4. Do why do gbedo? Why gbedo? So no way the needful. That's all. So we get pay, we beg any other time on that.
The havoc of Fulani herdsmen in Odiguetue community right now. This is what they did to a fellow human being. The world where we have a commissioner, live coverage Live coverage where we have the governor Obaseki. Look at people dying in Odiguetue now, right now as we speak. Live coverage, Fulani yes-men. Live coverage right now. Live coverage. Look at it, live coverage, Fulani yes-men. Look at what they did to a fellow human being. Fulani yes-men. Governor Obaseki. They sold our forest to them. Commissioner Saigogo, Monto Saigogo. This is the world where you are from.
Yeah.
Odiguetue community right now. Little here.
Tell no here.
Along Benin Akura Road. Look at what is happening to fellow human beings. 5 souls of grants. We have 5 men of grant life. Life coverage.
Yeah. Now, question and no why. A governor wa no wa shate 4+4 lele. We no wa ya suma. E ma ya fe no ma shate 4+4. Why Iberian? Why invocacy of Garlic Memorial? Obiani o we had attack. No why invoke Garlic Memorial. E ben school okay areba. Edo library why? The new one wabowo. Central Hospital why? A new one wabowo. Edo line when why beki enenia. A new one why bowo. That is it. Osomole, obey school, obey university. Why you say, when I attend Iya no more, Ija no more, Zuzu University. It no matter whatever name when you give that university. Oh, matter. The only thing no matter. Ah, boy. No one here no. Oh, matter. A stadium will renovate. You go na project you go no. Yeah. How are you gonna low your stadium na here? Where? It ain't renovate a stadium. A governor no more be. No, you renovate a stadium. When we know a stadium no more you worry. Oh, you renovate. Oh, you
Capitations bonus Malmo.
They broadcast now.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you are. Here where Edo where Oja ayasi me woman. Oja ayasi me woman. Oja ayasi me woman. Few days ago, about 3 days ago, some Benin people were attacked in their own land by Fulani S-men. Some are dead right now, some are in the hospital. The Edo state government have refused to even send their officials to go and see what has happened there. What does that show to you? So I'm using this medium to call on all our Benin brothers, our Benin sisters across the world to come out and sue the Edo state government. The Edo state government is being paid some certain amount of money monthly as security vote to secure lives and properties of the citizens of Edo State. It is high time we take them to court, to court of justice. Let us get justice for our people. I want to use this opportunity to tell all those communities that are affected by these Fulani ravaging killers to contact me immediately. They should contact me immediately. We are going to set up a legal team that is going to take Edo State government to court of justice. For justice for our people. The social contract, there's a social contract is signed, the governor of Edo State signed to protect lives and property. What has he done about it? So it is high time we take them to court of justice. We cannot continue to fold our hands and see our people being killed unjustly for no reason. Thank you all and God bless.
Kotisugbo my minuta. Why are you a t-shirt only 4+4? We are mwejo. Mao mwejo. A stadium that can renovate a stadium or another location. Or you stand another location. Almost standard stadium. Ego ni go. Ego all our locations in Obaseki collect. I met it taka. A bank in already growth. Where we are a global bank, a big global bank. Global bank. We no give me the one where 1 year bank in. Don't want to why I broadcast now. Why my guy share the broadcast walao. We no my guy the broadcast, share the broadcast. My guy, share the word of freedom. Share the broadcast. I mean 15 by guy. Why guy, share the broadcast, share the broadcast. Aladian, alatamuwa. Give no soon work it. Give no soon what banyato. Give no soon what baggy. Wana wita bata. Now, see Odiguetue community. A video of Odiguetue ni I met it be. Now, a community ya yi so ya need the government attention. Yes, a video na no na me part of where wa beg the next broadcast that first broadcast in the I support you well. Ena akpene yema kotusugbo nene langra baden. Ena they against them. Ena we ona no una in your born. But we langra ba wano ere langra ba amagbaye ya ye. It don't wash. That will get it to verify where yes 4 plus 4 we got him. Atamwa you as a head alimo akekenu we Obaseki agwan kana. First train no nothing to show for it. We don't buy all to show. Well, like ball look biana we 4 plus 4 Zuzu. 4 plus 4 Zuzu. Wakbo ball learning ya emi e ga sunu we no ya shate 4 plus 4. Abwen wage like get us ade be avenue. Come I beg na o wonu ma even as of assembly member e na helet. I helet here. Oma ye na ave chief of staff, ave secretary ya any appointment any. I helet here a government house as of assembly. Biana abadon here. Ama we yin win in there here ogwe phone. Oye abandon here. A salary yabo worry local government shema. We unu gba we ladi gwan kan local government shema. Igo no keke na pay ave local government shema ni. Igo Obaseki noa. Igi yen noa. Nyonya Nigeria. Igi yen noa. No unu botani. Igi yen noa. We may wa usebe di ono na mi gwa mama ye enjoy the good governor. Amama ye enjoy mi opa. I do me ba. I didn't my youth ya ni big banner. No meti mere de ya school. By the end of the day, 200,000 jobs ni very mo oyi. Vigilante ya end up. Aye mo isi na mo vigilante mo isire ke no mai mo sisi de. E bin ya da mo sisi ya ga yin ma ga ni ya afile ma. Ne vigilante owe. Ne vigilante owe. Violence yabo. Ben na ye violence yabo. E Fulani yes me. Ya ye do zala. Awe sadami no mwe community ria. Iya ma vie boy sin ala jani ya vie si niya. Niya we Fulani na wagima ya gwale ya wugwa. Iya maju. Eni. Ade ne vigilante ya lo ya niya. Wa ya mo sadami no mwe gbe vigilante no lelu wa mo sisi no si owe lelu wa here. I tell you now. Amatamuwa is another different thing. Tamuwa. Odiguetue na no go area. Enya we o me community so near was sick Odiguetue. Wak mene ni yema. Of we be less long time. Community so enya we no pe ikeke. Enya fi ave different community no sick egbe ni. Ti an yin we na go vera viye. The same thing like okiri community. Okiri no ru we keke no ro no wa. Ti an yin we no pa. O bia na gbe no we yon sanya de. Oyi se wana ya mwe gate na do guy. Ali no gi no rikikini. No wo maje o ma meti je school o ma meti jona o tin ya no ge we baro. No ge we baro meti gba o ge we. episi rewe amami no wo ogba rewe eno ge egwe bero no wetin ya ewu yan ba eyan vie ewu yan ba yan stay cause ewu ni eba we ni agba ore yan gba ore yan rewa awu yan soto owe e na gbe no we you no ge ogo kiri no kwado o ya total officer mess now a youth no yiri kyoto yan do hari meet awe boy ahia olek momo ikyoto o 1/10 okay they cut him or they cut him not bavikpa then have a youth on a na do ria no ikyoto ri ono meti shokinigo boy re no nya to agade o iga gwa lo to gimi o a youth ni omu ya yagbon ria yan na vivi yan le yan na mu ibi wa ni kele ya vivi yan le ebi ma ni ke yan na mu ya ria Odiguetue community. Ma we have to have a video now. Why move? Why are Odiguetue? ODE. Odiguetue. Here waiting and say, we can't feel out. Now, here we agreement it down. Agreement it down. Avec des nave fulani esme ya vundo. Dego wanohi. Ego shumole ya bon severia. Aye temo shumolena. Shumolere mania. Dege na dego shumole. Ena ye yasono. Weta mawe. Community ni. O shumole o we. O ya imwese wana o wo ken ya lave community ni ya fe. O we. Na we so e. Obaseki wo yen pa yo office re. O iwa mwire do mo ari Lagos. We are wo office, we are negbo water. Yen wo avinya je the community. O ra kian ma oberi yan kunlele na mi wete o ri ni o ya commission project. Yan bilele. Yan eso e la to so ni yan yo la ba. Yan bilele nene ma no bilele we yan o. Unu ma motor we. Unu ma kamushire. Unu ma kote sare. Unu ma gele we don't come from Edo State. A vivier gon no ma ni ego ni ekon. E ya ro we boni wa we. Wa ni ven yabo. Odiguetue e we at ya we video na. Why time a governor wa no way the needful. They receive security vote. They receive a security vote. We not taladian. They repair you. Let the boari me go. We not taladian so that they now do ya donate in governor no. Not to donate. Why they donate here you? They na ya donate no because na ye na erima. Na ye na yima. So that donate. Why they donate? What a fancy oni mu mawana. Sabana de ba kola dok bayi. Be video pa no wa. Ashati 4+1 edo ya fi with here. Now the next thing Obaseki channel where at Emaziye community no do we the needful community security no via security well at ya. Ni aswen winner. Then we here go gbe. We will be resoti. Or the next agenda. Nata Oluren. No we had ya reply Oluren. I beg a wala near cost all this community. A wala near cost all this community. A wala na cost all this community. Cause I go while women are tired. By the end of the day, a hin gbele wan be community area ne va. Are you insane? Are you insane? Wa gbeli yan we agbele wo kiri na agbele wo Odiguetue community. E ma be bafu me se be we a community, a ward ore osagbovo yiwa. Up to now, uno ware ma sagbovo vi osewa ne a. No matter broadcast na no guy. A very short broadcast. Osagbovo yiwa osewa ne a. Okay?
The havoc of Fulani herdsmen in Odiguetue community here, community right now. This is what they did to a fellow human being. The ward where we have a commissioner, live coverage, where we have the governor Obaseki. Look at people dying in Odiguetue now, right now as we speak. Live coverage, Fulani herdsmen. Live coverage right now. Live coverage. Look at it. Live coverage. Fulani herdsmen. Look at what they did to a fellow human being. Fulani herdsmen. Governor Obaseki. They sold our forest to them. Commissioner Sagbovo, Monto Sagbovo. This is the ward where you are from. Odiguetue community right now. Little here. Along Benin Akura Road, look at what is happening to fellow human beings. 5 souls on ground. We have 5 men on ground live. Live coverage.
A wheelbarrow. Enye yasi le maladian. Wheelbarrow. Odiguetue community. Erunana no we nave mie. Or we governmenters. Yes, Damiona. Na tamuwa. Video na gbage. Agimaya gbadamio. Emi no otama.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depending on the location for the workshop for. So now see say supposed water fountain. Now be this one. From water fountain, it turned to frog fountain. From frog fountain, it turned to refuse dumping fountain. I know say at the time of former governor Aliyu Shimule, now they use millions of taxpayers' money to build this then water fountain. And as at that time, people they come here called the snap. This place was kind of a tourist attraction. Then people from John they come, they come here, museum brands. They will see the fountain, they will snap, very fine picture. Will be like saying a giant. Yeah, you for snap the picture. You understand? But after some time, when Governor Aliyu Shimule, they campaign for Governor Obaseki, they use this water fountain to campaign. After campaign, they win election of 2016. Then they come abandon this water fountain. I know say na taxpayers' money. Now they to do this thing. Now the government will not be responsible. Now they abandon project where a predecessor start before. With the see the way this thing can be, we not be happy. Say our money, now they just waste. To say that.
Wait till do that water fountain. Where the 4+4? Where Magbabuch inspector? Wait till do this. What's known that water fountain? All of you now, when go they donate money, they give that gogoro man. Talk as no be 2 are more the bottle. Solar light. Go they donate money, give and make it do solar light. Who are more the bottle? Now he come out, tell you now, say, oh, some power plant they come. Una donate money, go they give Starly Okwemula. We say na be European Connect. How many of you don't donate money give Kola Edokbayi? We they give on the right update. How many of you don't call her Christmas Day? Happy Christmas, Karakuda Parliament. Thank you for the job well done. Take this half bag of rice. Take this bag, this Indomie. Take this 2 carton. Take the give out to your boys. Take this Coke to the one we know the drip here inside. How many of you are doing? How many people they call out? They give and see for work. Please to everyone. You know anybody when we do see your for Sovio, make una the giver. The giver. Oh, go Roma! You don't ever see him carry a camera, come water fancy, don't give an update. Most people when they watch here, most of them don't go that water fancy when they function. When I still get some pictures when I take there. People when married, they go there, go take picture. Where audio plasma when someone like put for ring road. Obaseki break them down. Listen. Ara egba go itan fimedo. Ogbe ki are e nana ya fe were era je enwini sinu somo le wuri. And all over somo le also wonder no. Miracle worker. My plan finish.
I use this money where they take this water fountain where it can be frog fountain there because of the refuse dumping fountain. There's not to empower 100 youths. Those 100 youths there is that money to empower. And that time, therefore, their life will not change. Their life will not change. Your place they just dig when they come bury and yeah, the ticket as we will not be happy. Governor go not pass decide say the issue of light and everything, but now lights don't dey ring road. Governor go not pass don't use Oshioma power plant to the light up the some aspect of the city street lights now. Now Oshioma power plant now they power all these street lights we will get here for this one they do. From here, from our Pava, he reach second. Then at third junction, he reach. You reach some street light. You reach third junction. This one we just far. It didn't even go far. The street light supposed to from here even reach Agbo Park. After Agbo Park, bypass for that side. The center Aduwawa and everything. So when the opportunity to appeal to Governor Godwin Obaseki, say our money they bury here. Now our task we are saying the better here, make you use Oshioma power plant, they power this water fountain, so that the thing will work. People will see they come.
Una yeram, una they see the water fountain. We beg you no GV care. Una when they say they don't pull light, Una yeram, iche una don't see yeram. Where all those lights where you reach? Maybe your pull like I 3 pull, your pull 4 pull. Then I'm about bush inspector go there, go carry phone. Hey, see light. The main area where people really need this light not reach there. When I hear what he talk, he say he's supposed to go far. He's supposed to go far. Nothing. The light not go far. It not go far. Now solar light. One pole blessing at 20,000. Now they say it cost. Many people they will they do it for their own street. Check now. Most people now then go able to donate, they do solar light for their own zone. Some vigilante when they guide your area. Now each houses. Now they donate money, they pay them to secure yourself when you feel sleep well. Where the security vote money? Where they come for the user? Where is for the function? Ask yourself that question. Where the money? Where the 13% when they receive for Nigeria data? Where? Listen, people they will be saddies. If you like, you give them 30 trillions. Whatever trillions. They will just keep on. They just keep on. They don't know whether I did it again. They will follow you, they drag your own. That is sadness. They know they enjoy. They don't get servant for house. They don't get man. They don't get anybody when they feel say this one, you need help because they be saddies. They know the heat. Why can you ever ask me? Ko yin ya me wedi egwe. We no ya me wedi egwe yin aga we osonia. Those are saddies. Who caused all this wahala for Edo State? Now 4+4. And all that market women when go the shaking hands, all that yeki, any work bedo, those are the women green snake under the green grass. The disease of market women. Show me one market where this man don't renovate. All the market we born. Where yeki? How many times yeki don't go EBS? Go talk. Go say or go at AIT. Go talk. Say, governor, cannot give promise man who are renovated. Who promise man 100 million. On don't ever see yeki come out. All that one don't shop belly full. Now, bomo they go the shop. Bomo. See water fountain. Then they back so. When we plan finish.
My people for us, I greet you now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depending on the location for the workshop from. So now see say now water supposed water fountain. Now be this one. From water fountain, it turned to frog fountain. From frog fountain, it turned to refuse dumping fountain. I know say at the time of former governor Dams Aliyu Shimule, now they use millions of taxpayers' money to build this then water fountain. And as at that time, people they come here, call the snap. This place was kind of a tourist attraction. Then people from John they come. If you carry they come here, museum brand, they will see the fountain, they will snap, very fine picture, go be like saying a giant. Then you for snap the picture. You understand? But after some time, when Governor Adams Aliyu Shimole, they campaign for Governor Obaseki, they use this water fountain to campaign. After campaign, they win election of 2016. Then they come abandon this water fountain. I know say na taxpayers' money now they take do this thing. Now the government will not be responsible. Now they abandon project where a predecessor start before. With the see the way this thing can be, we not be happy. Say our money, now they just waste. To say they use this money, where they take this water fountain, because of where it can be frog fountain there, because of the refuse dumping fountain. There's not to empower 100 youths. Those 100 youths, there is that money to empower. And that time, therefore, their life will not change. Their life will not change. Your place they just dig our money, they come bury a year. The ticket as we will not be happy. Governor Obaseki decide say the issue of light and everything, but now light don't get ring roads. Governor Obaseki don't use Oshioma power plant to the light up the some aspect of the city street lights now. Now Oshioma power plant now they power all these street lights we get here for this all they do. From here, from our Pava, he reach second, depending on a third junction, he reach. Yeah, you reach some street light, you reach third junction. This one, you are far. It didn't even go far. The street light is supposed to from here, even reach Agbo Park. After Agbo Park, bypass for that side, the city Aduwawa and everything. So, when the opportunity to appeal to Governor Obaseki, say our money they bury here. Now our taxpayers only they bury here. Make you use Oshioma power plants to power this water fountain, so that the thing when they work, people will see they come, they do what they do before. As far as say they don't use our money, taxpayers' money for this matter, they get us a bill. We not they happy. We're not they happy. We use the opportunity again. The appeal to Governor Obaseki. Make use of some more power plants. May they take power this museum, this refuse dumping fountain, from water fountain to frog fountain. No, na rainy season it be frog. From one rain just had the phone now. Eki will do krrr for there. The other to frog fountain. Na refuse dumping fountain. Now our money will they use though. Not be their money that they use. They not they use their money. Now our money will they use. We need this place to be as it be before. During the time of Adams Ali Oshimole, where you fine. Now our humble logo market be this one. Our West Sale. Thank you.
Una hear that? Obaseki. Argue me well. Don't away the water fountain. May you live on the way you continue meet am. When you do ya rai, we video. Eki we do have a water fountain. Ni. We man do have key a water fountain. So we do ya rai. Una see wahala when all these people when shout for plus 4 cost for Edo State. Alago down, it don't become Alago Yeke. Edo best now, it don't become bad. Nothing to show. This water fountain, how many times we don't see this Ogogoro man don't carry phone go there, go the video that water fountain? How many videos not for sale? See water fountain. Then they back soon. Not see how it look like. You see the water fountain there. Okay. Well, I'll send a Yahweh. Or get Yahweh way. See water fountain. When someone do that water fountain, it will yaga go. It will yaga go. See, nothing. Let me look by all. Na be beg where on when Obaseki we do. No video go no one. Gbera demolish. Si o mas si vedo si keyeke, si keyeke, si keyeke. They tell you now. Tamu wa we na lie. Kabaka come out for live video. On apologize on the go. We a man win a record to. Oh yeah, it we a lesson you. Yeah, I now. No, yeah, now. Over now this church. No, yeah, beg. Why we know no man? Even Obaseki now like the live video. One was in you forgive in your son no boy. Name. Who will forgive you now? Do you happy the case? Yes or no? I want to happy a case in we know or forgive any. Those are sadists. We don't beg a lawyer who more. But Tomaso Saloboa. Tomaso Saloboa. Now we will be or go very we are demolition property. We have a good way. We are having or Obaseki mo will be. We may destroy will be. When we play that one small. When I share this broadcast, 20 minutes time, I'm going to call it today. Or I could get on that broadcast to attend today. When I share that, we want yours do one small.
And I felt concerned. I felt not just only concerned, I felt at the temerity of such. I don't know how to quantify when you are very like when some certain people do some certain things, just like a quick banana. You know, it's
Press like, press love.
disgusting.
Support the
It's very
broadcast.
annoying.
Wagbele star yo.
When
About Matthew, I see you. Wagbele
the
star yo.
state government comes out to say that they want to sack, pursue, or pay off people from their ancestral land. When statistically, government owns over or
about 50% of the entire land mass in Edo State. I'm giving you a verifiable statistics. As Edo is, if you buy land 10 different places, there is a possibility that 5 of those lands that you are buying in 10 different places now government land. That is how huge. All right. I think statistically, even the government land in Edo Sat, Benin speaking part of Edo State, is more than 55 to 60% of the entire land mass. Now, the state government has issued letters to people in Ogbe / Ezoti to vacate their ancestral lands. To me, it is a call for concern for every true patriotic Edo citizenry to understand that it is not just the abomination that is about to be committed, but the temerity at which this abomination is to be committed. Because for some of you, you might not understand what Ogbe is to Benin Kingdom. And I will explain what Ogbe is to Benin Kingdom, to the Benin people. Now, a government now comes saying that they want to use part of Ogbe soil for whatever reason, with the reason that is overriding public interest. And they have served, I'm not giving you rumors, they have served papers to different homes, different family members as I speak, to vacate their ancestral home for the stupid reason of public overriding public interest, for the stupid reason of development. Don't forget, over 80% of the entire land in Edo South is undeveloped.
Okay.
Undeveloped, or 75%. Well, a larger percent, let me not give statistics that I'm not aware, a larger percent of our land is undeveloped, is forest, is bushes. More than 70%. Can the government use any of these numerous land masses that we have to develop whatever ideas that they want to develop?
Okay.
Instead, they are going to private homes, historical sites, with an idea that they are going to demolish those houses to build a museum or to build, I don't know.
At least, you know.
How can you destroy history with a bid to create another history? It doesn't make sense. And I want people to open their minds. If anybody comes and say that Mavis is engaged in politics and all of that, I don't fucking give a damn about any of them. None of them pays my bills. Everybody knows, quite a lot of person knows how I make my money. I don't depend on the government to make my money. I'm from the private sector. I don't like any of them. You understand? But now when the government wants to destroy the history, people still don't understand. Maybe people still don't understand. I'm trying to paint it in a way that we can understand how I currently feel about the matter. Do you know what Ogbe is to Benin history? Ogbe is a sacred home of every Edo sons and daughters. no matter whatever part of Benin you are, you will always say, Ya Shogbe. So, Ogbe, it's not, is to the Benin person, is not just like a place, it's a home. It's the home for everybody. Ya Shogbe. If you are in Ogbe, you still will say Ya Shogbe. It therefore means that Ogbe is not just a physical place to the Benin people. It's like that spiritual, it has transcended beyond the physical realm. It is not like a spiritual home, both a physical and spiritual home to the Edo people. It is the place of their abode. It is a place they believe that they are closer to their God, which the God King, which is the Oba of Benin. You understand? So the concept is this: Ogbe is a sacred ground for every Edo sons and daughters. It is only people who are very myopic and very stupid that will come up with an idea in the concept of overriding public interest to take away, in the name of bringing an heritage, a modern heritage, to wipe out the old heritage. The entire Ogbe soil has history beyond 1,000 years.
Like the brokers, like
The
the
entire
brokers.
Ogbe has an history beyond 1,000 years.
It's like
All I
the
believe
brokers.
the government is supposed to be investing quite a lot of money instead of trying to fight to get artifact that the government will never get. Amolok Bonine.
Wow.
And I understand that because some people did not get the artifact, in a way to spite the Benin history, in a way to spite the Oba of Benin, they are coming up with a contest of forcefully taking some parts of his territory. It is about spiting the palace, nothing else. And I will prove it in few minutes. Over the years, the palace have carefully assembled families, his friends, his allies, and carefully kept them over 10 centuries to be his brothers and sisters, to be his neighbors, to be his eye. Over the years, over centuries of history, different families from different villages have been assembled from all over the stretch of the empire to be within the palace territory, which we now call the Ogbe ground. So everybody that has a house in Ogbe are Oba's family members or his allies. And foreigners have not been able to infiltrate Ogbe because foreigner does not have properties at Ogbe.
I believe waya minota. Okay? Warita Obaseki. Watamae. When Orio boy Ogberi. Keke zoti. When ya queen we fola ni esme yasiko wanokwa. When no view no when no see less dao. Okay?
All right. Foreigners do not have properties in Ogbe. Now you want to destroy the properties of Ali Omoto and now bring foreigners into the Ogbe soil. Who do you think that move is fighting? It's an insecurity issue. We trust only the Edo people to be Ogbe because they are the neighbors of the Oba of Benin. They are the only people that can protect. It's only your brothers and sisters that can protect your interests. It's only your children that can protect your interests. So you want to take a portion of Ogbe who are always ancestrally very loyal to the Oba of Benin and bring foreigners into the Ogbe soil and bring foreigners into the Ogbe soil in order for it's a very good example. A lot of persons with all of the issues going on between Russia and Ukraine, a lot of persons are NATO, a lot of persons support Russia because of security threats. Russia doesn't want Ukraine to join NATO because of security threats. Just like I feel it's also security threat to the Oba of Benin. If you remove his people around him and begin to now establish foreign ideas into his immediate environment, that is insecurity. Tomorrow, maybe you're going to bring a lot of Fulani to now work there in whatever company you want to set in the name of you bring a development. No one is against development. All right. I've been able to establish that over 50% or 55% of the entire land bands in Edo South is government reserve. So government has abundance of reserve. Why constrict a place? In the first place, they were the first people who accused the Oba of Benin, citing an irrelevant myopic idea that there is no land in Ogbe for the Oba of Benin to site the museum, the proposed museum. And now they now do 360 degrees to now want to now claim a part of the Ogbe to build whatever they want to build. I heard, I'm not certain. I heard the museum. I don't know where it's going to get artifacts. The Guneo, every of our guilds are exclusively controlled by the Oba of Benin. So the government never created any of those guilds. The artifact that was stolen, no one is going to get any artifact without the express permission of the Oba of Benin. That's fact number one. Number two, no one can commission any of these existing guilds to bring out acts without the express permission of the Oba of Benin. People should understand, because these guilds were never created by government policies. They were created by the ideas of the Obas of the old. So I'm trying to rover my head around a lot of these things, and I'm trying to understand the rationale behind someone wants to sack landlords who have been there. Igiogbe wants to take. Don't forget, the Obaseki have more than 10 houses.
Wow. 10 houses. 10 houses.
Oh, no. As long as you pay them off. Oh, no problem. We should start with Obaseki family has about 10 houses at Ogbe. For your information. He should start from his family house. His family house is one of the biggest house in Ogbe. I'm sure that people like you, Osas Ferdinand, all in the name of development. I'm sure that cities in London is still an old city. Nobody goes to what are you talking? Gregory, you said don't be libelous. I don't understand you. No. I'm trying to get you. Obviously, you're an Obaseki, but the point is, what is don't be libelous? No, prove how I've been able to speak in that regard. Because I understand that you people are going to turn the whole concept into politics, because that's the only thing you people ever know. The Ogbe and Ezoti people, there are 10 houses. In case you don't know, the Obaseki,
Italy, +39.
Yeah, you did broadcast.
the Obaseki people have more than 10 houses at the Ogbe. Why not start with your houses?
Later.
Why must you want to go to? Nobody has to make me a spokesman, Mr. Fosa. It's okay. I am a Benin man. If I don't speak on this matter, then who else speaks on this matter? Why must I be selective to speak on Benin matter? Why must it only when it is convenient for you? Why must it be only when it is convenient for you must I speak on this matter? This matter concerns me as a Benin man. And people has already protested, that means the people are not happy about it. I shouldn't be happy about it as a Benin man either. That our history is being desecrated in the name of, okay, I'm coming to the guy who said that, Osas Ferdinand, I'm coming to you now, saying that all in the name of development. Let nobody bring politics into this matter, all right? Get this very clearly. London is an ancient city. No London government went to bring down all of those old buildings, this cultural heritage sites in the name of development. You build around your cultural heritage. You don't pull them down. It's a common sense. It's a common sense. Like I said, there are so many places, there are so many lands, there are so many government reserves that the government owns in Edo State. Why are they not thinking of building such, constructing houses, constructing whatever ideas that they have in all of these places? Why must you bring an history down in a bid to create another history? All right? And some people think that this is all about politics. I don't give a damn about politics. You must understand what Ogbe means to the Edo people. You know, some of you are not well informed about it. It is the soul of the history of the Edo man. It is the very soul of the history of Edo man. It is the home of the royal house. And no one is against development. I remember when I think during the era of Adams Oshomole also, when they were about to expand Airport Road, and the then Oba Omoyediawa had said that if the palace wall will be an hindrance to the expansion of Airport Road, that he should bring it down. But Oshomole understood the palace wall is a cultural heritage site. It's a cultural heritage site that must be preserved. You don't bring down your cultural heritage site. All right? All right? You don't bring down your cultural heritage site. Benin is an ancient city. When you have ancient cities like Benin, it's just like London. You don't get beautiful, amazing houses in London. You get old, ancient houses in London. What you do, you build new cities. You live because the old city is your cultural heritage site. You maintain it. You improve on it. You don't bring them down.
All right. Okay, waona Obaseki inwine ogbe keke zoti. We na kaya brigade down. We no kaya gwogewani or you reserve you. And osaloba hiya kwene. Osaloba hiya kwe. Okay? Obaseki family oge maintain houses in ogbe. Do to gwalo no lo. We no lo family asin. We ni eswe wogoni. Okay? Ya wo waka kresun. We kwa gwogo wene. Uwe ke lahi. Uswen kwa gwogo uwe ke lahi. En we ya go igyogbere. We go igyogbere we go wa. Yes, before we kill Roma be. Who go one. So to erogbe, ya kunye fola ni asiko wano wa. E chance ireba. Nu sie koto. Na jena a community ya fe ya season. We ati oba yato community wano wulowa amameti kunu wano wulowa. So I get na de ya kwe ma do ya deba community ni ado awona.
You bring these things down, how do you create another history?
So we're meant to destroy Gyogbe. We are big Gyogbe.
I don't understand how our people thinks.
Yeah, we are meant to go back.
In the name of development, I'm sure a lot of you people would think that. I'm sure. I remember a very useless lady some time ago once said, I quote that, waiting the palace of the Oba Benin they do there.
Okay.
Why they not your destroy? I mean they build. Probably they build. I'm sure a lot of you people think that's how myopic it is. All right, the point is, you call a spade a spade. The other guy said, I'm speaking libelous. You've served quit notice. You served quit notice to people at Ogbe, and your family have more than 10 houses. In case you don't know, that Obaseki guy, in case you don't know, your family have more than 10 houses at Ogbe. The ancestral home of our Obaseki, which is probably one of the largest compounds at Ogbe, is still there. Nobody served the paper to our Obaseki's house to quit. Then you think that is your Igiogbe, you want to maintain it. You want to maintain that culture because you think you're the governor. Now, every other person that also has a house, their own Igiogbe, you think they should vacate because of development. Why not start destroying your own house so that people can really take you serious? Start destroying your Igiogbe before going to other people's Igiogbe to say you want to destroy them. Knowing following in the same Ogbe cycle, you have a lot of houses. And people are not seeing all of these things as important because they believe, I'm sure that some of them will say, they are paid this other one. That's how they think. They don't think beyond it has to be paid. Come on, I've been speaking on Benin matter for the past 6 years. I don't get to talk about anybody. I don't get to talk about Obaseki. I don't get to talk about any government. I don't talk about anybody. Go and check my profile. All right? I don't talk about any of them. Whatever they do doesn't concern me. But I've always said, when they overstep their boundary into trying to not distort our history, trying to not destroy our cultural heritage side, I speak.
All right. So no, we not time normal 4+4. Why I broadcast now? Okay, Otoero gbe. Otoero. We no Obaseki, we no say go down. Or river, Lagos river. You can do investment by we can Lagos or where you have been. We are bought by Lagos. We are bought by the Lagos. Head of Queen Viefola need to see Wanokwa. Because we are finishing 10 on when the banner we Bekpo where you or the Lagos. So we made it to cause wala you thought we pa. So calamity, money the calamity. So finish the governor when we Bekpo we pa. So la wo. They didn't hear what the video now say. Ogle Kotisugbo. Why it me Kotisugbo we no here. Kotisugbo where are the community ni? No way away video. Where are the community ni? No way video. Because all like we're about to round up now. We broadcast already and attend the way now. My own way, area walking route, area route I mean, area ladian. So ma do discuss matani later today. So in my yagbazi yo,
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you are. Here where Edo where Oja, ayasi me woman. Oja, ayasi me woman. Oja, ayasi me woman. Few days ago, about 3 days ago, some Benin people were attacked in their own land by Fulani S-men. Some are dead right now, some are in the hospital. The Edo state government have refused to even send their officials to go and see what has happened there.
Genana tamu wanu wa ishate for bloso. We are here, but me ma call we tamu we. We ma take any meta. We ma take any tana. So we are here go metas. We are no see a group we for bloso. Zuzu squad gugbe. No why go metas. No why ya go. No why ya go governor wagwan. Because we rusu no shate 4+4. That is it. You are a 4+4 in 4+4 Zuzu. So uti ave ambabuchi inspector call them. Why gbowa? No why protest ya go metas. No why ya go. That's all. So la wo we ya woni. Or no are the community dem na ya sunu we ya give my update ba. It was say ogogoro man need the update from you. I did the community Odiguetue community go and give us update. You need update give and give a beg update from that Odiguetue community. Ekenemi ya so we are phone where you Obaseki is working without you scanning one. So la wo go. You are with the needful. When you give us the updates, when we know what will happen. So you will never share this broadcast. I appreciate every one of you. Make one share. We are about to end up the broadcast. Share this broadcast.
In fact, I beg, I just look for where I want rent chairs for my birthday. The person who I go meet say me rent for me. He said only 1,000 they get. I mean one rent about 2,000.
Atana. You forget? You know this man, this lady musician that time when they call no later before. In Peking, don't get canopy now. When you visit the renters now, you don't get one company like that too.
You don't mean it?
Yes. They call now renters. That day we visit before. Go there, the rent check. Aga table. Canopy. Tent. Tent. Man with tent. Tent.
Okay, that tent. And then that tent where?
Go to own renters. Everywhere, everything there, Boku.
Paper, they your office there.
You know how now? Every level there. Go to number 21, second East Circular Road, Benin City.
Now they did.
Renters, company that they did.
Everything what they find, I'll see a rent.
Everything go look for here, they there. Fast though, and the price just they low where. You do know my people. If you don't say you want to go, you want to do marriage, you want to do birthday, you want to do burial, or you go in area number 21, second East Circular Road. If I don't get or renters, if I go la gao, or river, go the table, or river, go the canopy, or river, go the tent, tent. If you are out of radio, you have to buy one. Go to number 21, second Circular Road. 1 million. Thank you.